Good morning, everyone. 난다 대 근데 아니 이제 싸워 가셔도 보고 친구 가셔도 제가 지난주 나대 차 제기도 가리나 ting을 그차 제기도 쓰러 어디 차 제기 가르스나 네 나제 맞아고 그래서 나제 시요 말해서 네 죽지다 덤발래야 차 제등에 말안래 하가지 일량에 90치고 그랬어. 근데 90 지체는 아재 중도 그랬어. 아재 아재 써야 돼. 아재 써야 되냐? 뭐 칸이요래 야가지다 누가 싫어. 아재 누가디 미신래 말하가요. 미신데 쪼버렸어. 미신라 낭매다로. 디체나 안에디 콘도 망골래 영어로 하셔서 아재 누가디 지기요 말했어. 지난주 보고 싶은데서 파마게 랍지자데 나 신기 랍지요 말했어. 가르라고요. 티 가르쳐는 라고서 드워트고서 파마라 파메스 랍지자거든 너로. 지난 딘데 지기요 말에 딘데 채고래라나 가르쳐네. 드워 망고 트고랬어. 왜 망고 라고서.
So, some of us are here today for the first time. There are also some younger people here, some children. So, first when I came in, I made 3 prostrations to the throne and to Buddha. I did this out of respect and as a countermeasure to pride, to reduce pride. Of course, there's a type of pride that is good, but there's also a negative type of pride. The type of pride that would think I'm better than someone else and I would look down on them. In that case, that's dangerous because it could cause those people to be angry. It could create that anger. And also in terms of when prostrating to have respect, that there is something that knows more, is greater than oneself. So in that sense, for you kids, it's very good if you listen to what the parents say when they give advice, do such and such. You can question, of course, why should one do such and such a thing? But it's good to listen out of respect.
다 드링한서 태만이셔와. 태만이셔. 다 윤랑에만 한서 류 태만이셔. 때 검자래서. 다 드링 오늘 류 태만이셔 당 초 태만이셔 님도 아니 검대지 저 다리 둔다듯이 자고서.
Last week we were looking at meditating on body, close placement on awareness, recollection of body. And this week we will look at not only body, but also feelings. So body and feelings together, being mindful of them.
다 네 어느 가래 펜도 가래 그래라 지난주 다 곰되잖아. 삼로데 단에 펜도 가래. 곰스나 수수 단달 류스 수수 류여라. 류를 추다지. 아니 수수 류 간데시도 류 용어 간데도 시험버지데 아니래 다 초와다 된들 단 펜도 가래라나 아니 먼저 셈디 다다와 가나 주데 아니 수수 셈디 류다 님도 라데 아니 수수 셈디 초보와 먼저 류다 초보직 셈다 초보직이요 그래서 저는 가시에 알아 초보매 초보니 가되나 열에서 셈다 류니 초보 가되나 열에서 저는 저 미드도 초보여서 나 초보여서 초보 초보니 다 저기 요스로 다 되네 초보 부직 부모니 망보든데 유라고 그래서
You might ask, what would be the benefit of such a meditation? Why meditate on being aware of one's body? Well, one does the mindfulness of body to check what's the nature of one's body, what is entity, what is nature, and then over and above that, what are the feelings that come up with regard to it. So therefore, you are placing the mind, the awareness, mental awareness on the body. So the mind is together with the body. And you might say that in that sense, you're going to make a new friend. You're going to make friends with both your body and mind. So you can never say you don't have a friend, because your body is one friend and your mind is another friend. So people, if they ask you, oh, how many friends you've got? You'll say, I've got all these names, but you'll always have your body and your mind as your friend.
제가 나는데 수수 류당 심라 초보하고 드마투나나 아니 미신달라 초보디도 말했어.
In short, if you can't make friends with your own body and mind, very difficult to make friends with other beings, other people.
제가 나라도 망보지 메제나라 relationship디 깔는 쉬지도와.
Yeah.
제가 네 가르쳐는 당부 수수 심당 류당 초보하고 드신게요 말했지. 근데 딩마셴바 인자 나라 나게 수수 셈다 류라 초보 딩마셴바 인자 아니 치밀라 초보 드신게요 말했어. 아니 직 내주 직 마디버다가 아니 미직 레그도 니 레그도 람상 파라고 원래시나 파말라고 수수 추삼당 그래서.
Yeah. And in that sense, in the context of this life, looking at body and mind, we make quite an important thing about the relationships we have with others. But if you don't know the nature of your body and mind on an inner level, then how can you relate to others on an outer level? So there's a connection there. So often we are always looking externally out for connections, but how about looking in? How about looking in? That would be more important.
제가 단대 뒤주디 다 치료 따야 많다니로.
Yeah.
남이 많다. 알아서다 남이 쉽지 여러 봐. 엄마에 나니 엄마도 먼저 춘주간 집에 요 말아. 네 그 선배배 먼저 가도이나 지 치기 또 아직 내 저당 대화 쉽지 여러다 먼저 숙부 들어와. 다들 TV레도 미망고지 TV 가는 거 하다. 다 딩산다 TV 단 따게스 개요 말다. 로 TV 밀로 로침부로 버지 때때다는 말. 보고 로청아서 다 딩사 소셜 미디어다 유튜브다 스냅챗다 다 된데 망고 쉽지 여러 소셜 미디어 된데 다 되서 아니 되서 간라 육친제 다 아니 창마베 치료를 봐 육친체로 아니 심베디 치료를 쇼트하래다 아니 저거 치료를 쇼트하래다 저거 야셔도 쇼트하래 아니 미단 저거 뒤가고 싶지 차고 여러 제가 당부 저거 야셔도 매우 찾았다 제산다 곰 잡네 저거디 쓰다 저거 쓰지 나나서 저거디다 참보스 저거디다 그러와 다 될라 먼저 밀파 야고체나 투 야고체로 하셔다 셈라야 전부 적으로 쓰러 숨 셈라야 베 수수 셈라야 따고 개고 마잡나나 아니 콜레야 베 주부시부체나 셈디 직툭나 아니 베데다 메제코나 툭지 대야레스로 하다 딩상 셈 따야 만다네 딩상 알아서다 셈게 나자 당연히 먹고 싶지 요데 여러 제가 두스 상마 아니 삼무당당질 용거요 인상 단다 곰잡이나 아니 수수셈디 갈래 조고 야고지 소토이나 아니 펜도 전부 연구를 해서
So I think enough now We have always been looking out, and enough distractions outwardly. We think back to when we were younger, we didn't even have TV. In that sense, our bodies were much more in nature, just naturally in nature. And now TV, we would say, oh, that's just for old people. So young people, other people, they have social media, YouTube, Snapchat. So these outer disturbances, they've made us become so fast. The mind has already gone out and is lost to these outer things. So in a sense, you already lost your best friend. Your best friend has gone outside because you're distracted. But if you learn to meditate and be still and nurture your best friend, then if you want outwardly friends to be good, you have to nurture inwardly your mind for it to be good. In that sense, you have to own it, be responsible for it. If you are not, you spend your life always looking out, and there's a possibility you will truk. Sentruk means you'll hallucinate reality. You won't see the reality. And then you can go through your life not seeing what's really there because your mind is exaggerating. And then we have this common problem of mental illness that's quite prevalent. But if prior to that you do some inner reflection, you think and you meditate, and then of course you study, and then you think, oh, that is the benefit of meditation. You will get so much benefit.
I share you my experience. First saw TV when I was, I think, 16 or 17. I saw first TV, and I was born in countryside. And then when I was, I think, 16, and my father said maybe my father went to Hotpu in Lhasa. Lhasa's capital, close to Lhasa. And my father some sent that in some Chinese letter. They have jeep, We don't have these bus, cars, nothing. And we saw jeep. We all children, 20, 30 for children follow a jeep, watching jeep follow like that. And the jeep come from our doorstep, And they said, "Oh, my name is Pasang." And where's the Pasang? Pasang is me. Oh, your father said you and you some other brother come to Lhasa. Takes 3 hours drive. I'm so excited. Everyone looking. And then my mother give lots of presents, and put some new clothes. We need to go to a first city that time when I was 16 years old. And then and then on the jeep, so happy, Jeep very fast. It never got that before like that. And then we are in Lhasa. Wow, this is a big city, everywhere. There's the car, motorway, so exciting. And then night time I couldn't sleep, thinking too much. And then next day, and my father said, "Yeah, now we want to go to watching TV." And then night time, maybe 7 or 8 o'clock. And my father and another uncle and my friend, and another my father's friend, and we went there to house, some parents' house. I thought TV is similar movie theater, some big something like that. I thought something like that. And then there's some family, and we went there, and all looking like that, And they front there for the two chair, and they said, "Oh, you young two boy, you sit there." Someone said, and everyone looking like that, and it's two sit there, and we looking like that. TV was there. TV is there, we thought some maybe the little gathering. Then after we go to watching TV, and we looking like that. Everyone laughing. Look, TV there, And we looking, and their box, small box, there, small. This is TV. This is white and black, That white and black. Small box, little. This is a TV. Yeah, this is a TV. I can't believe that. And where's the come from this movie? I'm thinking, where's the come from this movie? Before the projector, they don't have projector. Where's the come from? I'm thinking lots. And I asked it after that, man, where's the come from this movie, And they say someone said, I don't understand. They give some explanation, Suddenly something blah blah blah. Oh wow, this where's come from? This is my TV experience, past life. And then at that time, in Tibet, sunflower, sunflower the seed, and we just burn, little bit cook, and they eating, and they're eating sunflower talk like that, and they give something like that, and we usually in Tibet, our country said they, barley cook, we eat like that, I thought exactly, and my friend thought we eat sunflower, they sticking together like that, and all dust, and everyone laughing for us. Or the 10 people watching for us, laughing, too shy. And the laws is so the
Sweat came
shy, and then they give Tibetan people dinner, and they give dinner, no question. And they bring noodle soup, big bowl, put there, and I was shy, and the noodle he'd come up like that. Lord soup. And then I want to live, and then I'm looking at my father looking TV, and I talk. Father said, come down. Then my friend is, that, so difficult, this net, and net is very looks, three mystic, Laura. First, we don't see TV, opposite. Second, eat sunflower. Third is noodle, making lots, serving lots. Sweat. And then next day, my father said, we want to go to watch TV. I said, no, I don't want to go. I don't want to go watch TV. It is funny experience, And I think I eat chocolate first in India. When I was 21 years old, I got chocolate. 진대로 미냠용 사지로 진대로 제가 먼저 친구가 진대 진이당 진대 요 말이로 데모릭도 누 삼단데 단다 찍스보다 정말 탕고용해야 돼. 저 뒤인서래. 단다 쓰고 탕보도 와. 삼바에 기부도 와. 신주가나 점저로 부구 주정한 유쇼예요로 하면서 점저에 부구 주정한 유쇼예요로 봐. 부구 찍니 점저되니 하려면 요 말해로 와. 아니 슈자고래 부구 찍 점저니 되서는 아니 창마 당연 그래. 스르르 그랬던 당연 그래 부구 주정하데 아니 점저지 되그러. 점저 다디 두두게 다 등산 되지 요 말이다. 장마 등산 별에다 근데 주주강도 점저지나 시제님도 아카서는 다 장마 가와다제로 두고 아니 부구 주주간에 미다던데 강에다 별에 강에다 그래서 등산 가와가는 거 같이 되기도 너와에다 직벌에도
That is like looking back on life's experience when one was young, no TV, like that. And because the body was so strong, or the body was quite free, the mind was quite free. And we'd play together, 15, 20 kids, no problem. Never like one or two just playing together. Just where someone would whistle and everyone would come out. And there'd suddenly be 15 or 20. 15 to 20 of us playing quite freely together. Those days have gone now. Even I think in Tibet, that would be difficult because everyone's on the phones. So you have to connect with the phone. So there's that condition that they stay at home a lot more.
다 당도 곰데스 자로와 내라야 디 쇼베니 관다서 니머지 곰 잡다한테 잡 아니 되지라 니 탐바니샤 그 곰데스 자고스로.
Let's do a meditation practice together. We are looking at a day's practice, how to meditate in the morning and meditate at night. And then we will do this mindfulness for close placements with humans.
다 당부 꿀론데와 꿀론디 아니 드링기 내가 승에 룽하게 저와 간 저와 대다 담제 아니 신의 편바 지야 땅알아 니마 드리네 재미 삼바상보지 지기 텐제 꿀론디 되지 제 쇼스로.
First, you should set a good intention or motivation, thinking that from today, the actions of my body and speech will just benefit others, be to help others. So that kind intention.
꿀론 곰제도 믹좀나야고 믹좀제 삼다나야고요.
Reflect and close your eyes when you meditate on this. It's good.
마시단데 다 건조로 충중 재미사고 가셔도 이 꿀론디 얘들 마지 라고 저런저야 렌드 치셔스로.
Those that are here for the first time and for the kids, I would like to say some motivation and we can say it together.
Today all the actions of my body, speech and mind will only benefit others. Today all the actions of my body, speech and mind will only benefit others. Today all the actions of my body, speech and mind will only benefit others. That's simdana 차rsum겨 아니 찍디 돈다 삼로다.
Now recite that inwardly to yourself mentally and reflect on the meaning.
아니 상상라 저차위디 야 short meditation motivation 드링아 미삼바 상보지 미야고지 지기 그런 제고레스.
And if you find yourself busy in the morning, do a short motivation thinking, today I will benefit others, just help them.
다 가와고 항아라는데 삼바 윤댕이 차게 삼바 누가 전부지 예 진짜 가와고 버렸어.
Now rejoice, thinking your mind has the quality of potency, special power. Think how wonderful. Rejoice.
다 그래서 롱종의 breathing exercise 개버드 수 정보대 믹좀 나군이네야 옥 정보 시단 수시에마셔야 나 오정보지 파당 당가 옥수 당기 파 당기 시바 제대 지지 공개쇼스.
Now we shall do breathing exercise. So again, keep the eyes gently closed, keep the posture straight, and be aware of long inhalations and long exhalations. And hold the mind there. Now I'm breathing in, now I'm breathing out.
다 가시 심내야지 남다로 당 심마지로 된대다. 네 심차기로 당 다든데 다면도 그랬으면 그래요나. 우파 단지 두파 텐소 ten고 수단데 센스 수분을 뉴버사버든지 레송 파 단지 어디서 상마바 다 생근이 슈다 심마지바 두즈 상마바 텐소 ten고스.
Some of us might have a lot of thoughts, discursive thoughts or nerves. So then think upon having exhaled, all of those difficulties and worries have gone. And on the inhalation, one's body has fresh energy. Think like that.
다심 마지부 상마바 텐제 심바베 장마 차송 ten고.
Now think all of the difficulties of mind have completely gone, been dispelled, and the mind is very clear.
다야 옥추 당기 파 당기 쉐베체 줘 당가 옥추 당기 우파 당 쉐바체 딕스티아스.
Now just be aware of the breath once more. Now I'm breathing in, now I'm breathing out, and place the mind there.
다드니 장가정 옥추 당파 당 직니 숨스 직니 숨 직니 숨스접 숨제와 숨접 아니 한테서 가가 되는 셈시와도 하고 봐 셈 다다와 되거나 가가 내수정 데스테로.
Now count the cycles of breath. So now I'm breathing in, now I'm breathing out. That's one cycle. Do that 3 times. That's one set of 3. Then do the second set of 3. Do 3 cycles of that. And then after 3 cycles of 3, just hold the mind in the peace of the present moment.
하양자 당가 욱츠 당 우파다 제니 숨시 나체 숨 잡아 하양아 저 숨 차스는야 심디 데스 카가르데 나 다다와디 심 시와디 시바 시디 스테이션 디고
Now, count 5 cycles of inhalations and exhalations. So 5 cycles of in and out, and do that 3 times. And then after that, again, rest in the present moment and clarity of mind.
아야. 아 보고 춘주도 저런저 곰이하고 제거도 뒤에 곰 제거서. 상상. 저런저 곰도 되잖아요, 거를. 수수 자조여 봐, 자조. 자조 띵 되는 거 곰 잡제 대유 창고. 아니, 자조 띵은 다다 말이야. 아니, 배 거기서 뭐 열어. 나 자조 띵 되려 거기서 뭐 이제 곰 잡제 대유 창고.
You kids are meditating well. That's good. But I think sometimes it's good if you can think, that you're meditating right in the depths of the ocean, like in being in an ocean, and in there's no ripples. It's completely still.
어디지? 나도 내가 곰 다단다디 꾸논다 비딩 메디테이션 디디 곰 잡심버셔로 안데 내다 디링 참만이셔다 다 뒤에 참만이셔야 돼 말한서 다 등산다 배 용라도 지시부지다 다니디 코데요라 다데 부타고로 좀 부타고 싶잖아 안 당부 먼저 류 참만이셔 참만이야 시작고 왔어요 류 뭐 간데 셔럽지 따용데 셔럽 뭐데 디 임바다 마임바 셴예 들어가와 셔럽스나 디 야고레 디 두자레 아니 디 카오레 디 곰보레 셴예스도 텔레야 셔럽스 요로와 다디 딱왜 튀는데라 아니 템바 마제베 시제 데디 스타디 뒤용어서 롭존치야 다 가와이나 베 편도 첨부여 메진나라 편도 첨부 쉬우지레 돼
We have been through short motivation, meditation, and then breathing exercise and breathing meditation. But today, what we are about is, to meditate on the close placements of mindfulness, these four things. And this technique of meditation is very well known, very common. So we start with focusing on placing the mind on the body as getting to know the body, its nature. And how do you come to know what is the quality that comes to know the body's nature? It is wisdom. It is the faculty of mind called wisdom. The wisdom mind knows, oh, this is good, this is bad, this is black, this is white. And over and above that, you don't forget the quality. And if you have this recollective faculty of mindfulness with wisdom, it can benefit you so much in this life.
어디지? 다드네. 나단당 먼저 수수 류를 따라 류. 수수 류용 어를 따서 류랑 천일 따서 그럼 공업었는다. 류랑 간대지 메디. 셰고요라. 먼저 상상을 수수 류 간대 미 시게요 말아. 상상을 셰고로 빠르버진데 단디 네 빠르나라 디어디 땅 아딘데 지에 팅그러면 수수군에 간대지 메 상상을 아유. 괜찮더라.
Yeah. It's strange, isn't it? So first, when we meditate on the nature of the body, we're doing this checking. How is the body? Come to know the body. In some sense, we don't even know our own bodies. We might see a picture of our body from time to time and think, oh, I'm like that. How well do you know?
다 어딘데 시다 제주다 류를 따야라 락바도 스텝제네 고네마 제 락바샤데 야고도 락바 수부 마자치 아니 임도 마 락바도 따게 되게 류고 데 레바예 미예 함저 나고 가는도세 닝도 나도 아니 락바도 마 두고 심디데 마 님도 두고 엔데지요 당보 랑이랑 신데 한데지 왜 신도나 야고다
First, without touching, but using one's hand, you can scan through the body, starting at the head, thinking that here through the forehead is the brain and so forth. These are the eyes, the nose, scanning right down through the body into the lower regions, stomach and so forth. What we're doing here is being aware of what's inside the body's nature, characteristics.
제가 먼저 상상을 수술을 마다위나 상상을 미 야직 통과에 마시와 주름부 되거든. 아유. 근데 되거든다.
Yeah. So not being aware of the body, you might not be aware that you're using your eyes for a long time staring at something.
I live big monastery, I have a friend and he's shopping in monastery, shopkeeper shopping 로.
Yeah, he's the one who does the shopping for us.
Shopping for monastery.
Yeah.
We have 5,000. He buy lots, trucks, for rice and barley, those things. And 5,000 monks eating very fast, He's so busy all the time. Sometimes he go morning 7 and evening coming back 9 and go back sleeping. And he's so busy he not really to start just for service for monastery. He's my roommate. And then when we stay maybe together 7 years, 15 years together. But one room, 7 years together. We are same house. And then sometimes he do sometimes extend. And I thought maybe he handed something wrong, He sometimes extend. Sometimes he hand extend. And then 2001, and then he went with the 12 monks went to Italy, Lama tour dancing, Lama dancing, Lama dancing, maybe you understand. And then one family, the eye hospital family, they did sponsor, and they check whole monk eye, and my friend, his eye. Right hand eye, red eye, or blank, or zero, nothing see. He don't know. He don't recognize. He has only one eye. he don't recognize. He was a little bit shocked. We don't know our body, what function. We're not looking inside, all looking out, busy. He forgot his eye don't see. How many years? He quite often do something accident, something. I thought he handed something not right, And then he coming back, he wearing glasses. And he said, oh, I have bad news. My one eye is already completely gone. I can't believe. He said he's a little bit and we all lost teasing, now, and then we give him nickname and one eye. And we see him, we do like that. You are like that. And in manga, easy to give you a nickname, And, I don't know. Sometimes I'm looking at something checking like that. I don't know sometimes. Better sometimes looking like that. Understand? No need to go doctor. First look yourself. And other people told, then you become shocked, You understand yourself. Oh man, I know, right? Something. It's good. It's good mindfulness. Looking. Funny. And amazing, we don't understand what is the reality sometimes. And I have one student, and he all the time go to in the car. He is car sick, we try lots of different medicine. And then one Tibetan doctor said, no, he all body is good, right? He eyes not. The Tibetan doctor looking like that. I asked him, take in the hospital, Tibetan doctor, please check. This student is very funny, He usually everything's good, but he go in the car in the front. Where is he put? He has car seat, and he check. And he most body is perfect, but he eyes too weak. He need wearing glasses. He said, you go check in eyes hospital. We had one very good doctor, Tibetan lady. She's Ajakesan. She's so kind person. I never see like this woman. She's unbelievable kind person. And then she's so nice. She looking, and she said, "Oh, you need glasses." And she fixes some glasses. And 2-3 weeks later, he found some glasses. And my student wearing glasses, and he don't have kasi. We don't know sometimes solutions. Reality, we finding wrong area, wrong methods tried in making. And we went there in lots Indian Dev give lots medicine. He eat lots of medicine. Something, before the cars eating something food, it's medicine doesn't work. And the Tibetan doctor, he fixed it. He looking this like that. He eyes not right. Amazing. And then we check their glasses, wearing glasses, no problem in the car. This is good for understanding our body nature, right? Body nature. Some people think meditation is just looks a little better. No, meditation helps your health, right? 수수 대단 라 쉬우지. 수고를 냠바이나 수고디 나디 거 데모 그게 시행 거다. 다다 시행 거라.
It helps to know through meditation the way you kind of comport your body, the way you hold your body, and then you should listen to your body, what it's saying, talk to it, converse with it like
that. I told you, and most people, one morning, my body don't want it. Yeah, a little bit old banana, and I have some feta cheese and some Tibetan barley. Usually, I never ever eat. And I thought maybe I eat together, maybe it looks yummy, with a banana. And my body talking, don't eat. And I know listening body, just eat it, After maybe 10-15 minutes, I have put frozen. Boom, 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 like that. Oh, the Korajavudora.
Yeah.
And then, and I stay upstairs. And I had like that. If I stand up, looks falling down. And I slowly go, and I call Pilipa, and Pilipa, what happened? I had this problem. And she said, you eat something. Yeah, I eat banana. And I remember, okay, now I understand. Then I remember, or maybe this banana food poison, banana, cheese, feta cheese, something go together. No, right? This is very old banana. And I have a special food poison Tibetan medicine. And I slowly, we are nearly 2 times falling down. Right? 2 times nearly falling down. Wow, this is food poison. And I have some Tibetan medicine. I eat Tibetan medicine, and I sleep. And Lord's warm-up come, right? Warm-up come. Then maybe evening better, something like that. I have this very clear experience. I love listening my body. Body tell you, even your body it did not eat this, not doing this. Good listening your body, And listening your body, then body become upset. But the problem is for our body doesn't matter. 가게 스스로에 가서 요야르미주 뭐 수고 나나가지는 수불을 개요 뭐 수비식다 때때 마사 데마치 라기도 뭐
It's not an issue for the body if you don't listen to the body. The body is form. It's the body saying, don't eat this, but you have to suffer if you don't listen.
I have one friend in Switzerland and Tibetan man. 2001 something, and he came at in morning, 4 o'clock. He get up. He ran nearly 2 hours, and he said jogging. I joined with him one morning. He walked very fast. I can't do it like that. And I told him, I think you too much put too much pushing your body. One day your body become upset. I told him. Then last year, and he has operation. This knees deeper the zone, payment shell zone. Doctor, we cannot combat your mountain. This over,
cartilage operation because the doctor said they'd worn out from too much physical jogging.
The jogging thing, the losing the balance corda, Montana, and the Zoro, Yan Shaju, Yan the Jure.
For those of you who jog, you need to find a balance. If you jog too much, it can put stress on the joints. So you have to have operations.
She lega. Subul lega kuya Montana, and Subu Nagador. Titana, Subu, Dixon, Segor, Tidu Kaga Deora. Kaje choose Chuk Chungi, the Legaku, Nimarella, and Subu Kanzangela. Never check it out. Subul and the Toboya would give you money. Chambuchigomar, Subul.
If you really push the body, what happens is the body says something by being sick. Some people work 10, 11, 12 hours a day, and then the body gets sick because they're not being a friend with the body.
First, I met this kind of people in India from Japan. She said she walking. Her grandparents told you need to calm down. Only money, not really important. Money not really important. More important is nowadays you say EQ. EQ, emotional intelligence, more important. And her parents said, no, don't do that. You need money. And she later was confused, and her parents more powerful. And she listening her parents. She said she worked sometimes 3-4 different jobs, sometimes 18 hours, sometimes 20 hours, sometimes 16 hours. After 5 years, and she body's gone. She body gone, and so sick, not much energy. And she lived with her grandmother. Grandmother said, I think you little bit your mental problem, physical problem. And they said you go to the Tibetan in Japan have Tibetan house. They have one geshe. And she went there, and he said, I think you need to go to India. And they send us the monastery, this Japanese lady. She told this. I can't believe that, how many hours we were working like that. And then I saw here, I met here lots of people sick, too much walking. Yes, the balance balance manner. And it's will Nazilla, and they mail down, Beshadi, and it's your
You need a balance, not just pushing the body all the time physically, because if we do that, then we end up having to spend money on medicine, getting treatment. What's the point?
제가 당연히 수불라 body 루트만이 샤세야 디 개침보 쇼레도 수불라 따제시 수불라 닝기닝기 수불 콜라 딱다 내가 마음마다 뇽마다 야 내가 베디 내가 고야 뇽타나 양직 되면도
Then this meditation on being aware or recollecting the nature of the body, this checking is very important. Because then you can listen. You don't want to push the body too much, but also it's a fault if you don't exercise the body enough. That's the other extreme.
근데 나도 참 곰데스 자고스러 저랑도 양자 때 흘러로 틱 감가셔지 때 근데 내 감각 연자 용도 다 류트문이셔 곰디스 자고스.
So let's meditate again together. Please relax for a few minutes, being aware. Relax again, and then we'll do awareness of body.
당보 지 극배모드서 파 때스 강보드서 흘러서로 와데스 아니 되네 까마 주제긴다 다리 까마 주로.
So shuffle around a bit, get comfy, stretch your knees, and then we'll do about 10 minutes sitting together.
어데 곰 잡지 수부 구조 틱틱 잡나 니 야고요래 니 로다디 곰시 차나다 아니 주름 부자도 그래로.
Before you meditate, it's good to stretch the body a bit and get comfy. Once you get habituated or used to meditating, you can sit for long periods quite still.
First, I went to monastery. Morning 4 o'clock, get up, and 4 to 7 prayer, 7 hours. Wow, looks for me a little bit funny, you know. Lost pair, I don't do like that. I look in discipline. Everyone know me. We have same class, you know. We have my class, 7 to 5 monk. And I'm looking, everyone says, oh, pen. You know, first day, you know, morning 4 to 7, 4 to 6, 2 hours, 3 hours, most every morning. And then a few months later, and now I said, you know, 4 hours, 3 hours, I'm not really great meditator, but I'm so happy to 4, 5, 6 hours, something like that. No problem. And slowly, you know, coming, you're better. Especially these young people, you did good job. You do some in the house. You do some meditation. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay, now we start. Okay, meditation. 당보. 양 개버 주 정보대. 와, 다디 비니 exercise. 믹 좀 내고 다디 주 상말로 믹좀 샤나. 셈디 주 내라 야고 당보.
So again, making sure the posture is upright and eyes closed. Eyes closed is good, and focus on the breath. When the eyes are closed, we can sharpen the mind there.
다디네 당보 breathing exercise 되시와.
First, just be aware of the breath.
우릉부츠 땅파다 셰버쇼로 우때 디페 펜도 첨부에 뒤중하면서 지 스트레스 땅 패닉 다웠던데 땅 노비스 다웠던데 땅 앵자이티 다웠던데 유나 어디 비딩 엑서사이즈 디양시 양식이나 펜도 배첨부였어.
Just these breathing exercise of now I'm breathing in, now I'm breathing out, along inhalations, exhalations, is excellent benefit of alleviating stress, panic, worry, thoughts, all of it.
다 루트문이셔 라바도스 고네 치로 콜라도 상대는 고든데 주 트라이 레바유 니든데 다 시에베체 아니 배고 민이 암저 라바도도 시즈마 하고시 이 때지는 아니 심당 데데 라베 트레디 수분나나 직 트레로 때 레오니 세게나 딜데직도 딘데스도 하고 체지마 도시 수분란시 루지란신 줘라 데면도 셰베체나 아니 데 님도라야 직 배 스불hul을 쳐야당 셈바네야당 네 수고 루지란신 셰야 펜도 전부도 와디로.
So now take your right hand and scan gently down through the forehead, through the head, through the forehead, being aware of the eyes, nose, ears. and so forth, right down to the body. So when you do this, you might notice some sensation of heat with the hand, and that sensation you experience in the mind. This is very good for the awareness of what's inside the body and helps the body to relax if you can place the mind on what's inside the body through that.
그래서 수분을 내 나자 있는데 대가도라 때 때나야 고요네 그 님도라 라버디 두 대가도라 대제네 내 나자도 상와 매우 차서 되나야 고요.
If one has a particular sickness in the body at any particular place, keep the hand there and be aware of that and just think, now that sickness is healed.
다드네 네 트레시리도 트레시 도 슬라버도 지금 트레레모도 트레디 사소소르스도 와디 뇨어레다 니 하거나 초어레 딜센데 스테드나 초어트만이 샤르다.
You might notice heat. Do you notice heat? Heat that comes when you scan with the hand. So you experience that sensation of heat and place your mind on that feeling of heat. And that is recollection of feelings, mindfulness of feelings.
어야 당연히 지당게 다 직접 대보러 지 뉴트만이 샤단 서드만이 샤 잡단데 레스로 티심 심데네라 펜토도 심다 류다 심 소화가나 심네요데 티 단다 수수 심데 다다와가나 데 야고요 데 양센스 곰자위나
That is an easy way to practice mindfulness of body and feelings because one is placing the mind there. holding the mind there, recollecting the body, recollecting the feelings. And also by placing the mind there, the mind remains in the present moment.
다 제가 초와슬라 윤디 단다디 초와디 먼저 트그 초와들어 초와 영화 들어 땅 안한테 되지 디기래디 초와대와 와 디기래디 먼저 영화는 상말로 디기고 여러와 디기래디 초와 다 초와디 가래 초와세야디 셈래다 셈디 수기래요 수수규래요 될 제가 디기세야디 코베 나네 수용을 미시지 치료네 수용아요 말에
When you got some sensation of heat, of the feeling of heat, and you noticed that heat, that feeling, that itself gave you a sense of well-being or bliss. And that bliss itself, you caused that by your mind. Now, we all want to be happy, have mental well-being. This is not something that is coming from outside, it's coming from within you. That's awareness of mind.
말한서 망보지기 디기세야디 치료 내용도 쓰러와. 아니 사자야 고는 또야 당 아니 지 촉부 제보자야 당 내가 제보자야 당 강바 제보자 김전 가래. 더 강바딜라 지우면도 강바 싸워시는 기회용서스. 촉부대 야고시라면도 촉부 싸워시는 기브서스. 내가 대 강에도 내가 싸워주는 기브서스. 직부직냐래다. 직전에 딜레 돌도래. 촉부직 제다 촉부 싸워데 딜레 도거래. 촉부 닝바딜레 도거요. 제가 제보자야 되다. 그 김전에 디기지고도 대용해야 진행한 저것이 때문에 약사를 튕고라. 이 저것 때문에 야줘야 말해. 저거 그네 자고서는 아주 심 저거 잡토나 상마 디로다.
We all want well-being, mental contentment, but we're always looking outside to go to another place, to find another friend, to change the home, or even to change the job, thinking that happiness will come there. And in some cases, could be the case that the new friend is worse than the old one you had. So why is that? Because we're looking always to change, we're looking for happiness externally and making changes therein. In actual fact, if you change the mind inwardly, happiness is there.
제가 다디 심기 디지도야라 아니 tunje 야데 베데 도와 메 말에 칠로레 도와다 요레로 다 자자로 페나 자자 굽주제지 다 나노 삼로레 다 칠로레 자자 주제지 다 유진 요레로 유진 요레다 한도 생에 칠로 창마게 편제 도고 말라고 말다 도와 요르다 야로
So then we are looking for mental happiness, mental contentment. I'm not saying that there is no external condition that helps your mental well-being, but I would say 90% of the cause of your mental contentment is mental. 10% are these outer conditions. I'm not saying don't pay heed to things we need, not at all.
먼저 류기 대화디 나 친구보단 대화요래로 샘기 대화디 친구보 대화시라요 말다 어두스르다 두스 여체는 아니 세부차로 그랬어.
If we divide it like this, it's clear. The body has a very strong connect to these outer things. The mind does not.
제가다 din이나네 알아서 뒤에 망차지게 수국이 대단대가 슉 쉬우자고 왔다. 봐.
But somehow all of our effort goes into just the physical level of taking care of the body, somehow.
다 심 개체슈래 원해서는 봐. 심 개체슈래. 수고를 대단하다. 그게 나와서 나시리 수고 대단들 거야디 개체 물어봐 봐. 즉 수고를 대단 가르고 해서나 칼라야고 싸워라. 루제데데제. 아니 니야고. 다 다라로 봐. 딜레라고 거야 개매하고. 다 셈디 녀로 싸워래. 셈디 베 콜레티 다보야고 자만도나나 아니 샘게 가사고는 조진 샘지 담한테 텐 아니 되게 다 강에 창마다 던 점블링 단다 점블링 욕다 창마 되바 체다네 봐 되바 체다네 수수 되베 돈다라 아니 신게 룽바당 코육당 미대당라 너바 제베 인자 아니 파 너바 제디 추제 도스네 단다 점블링 나라 가라저 미 내주 망차지다 미스베 강이 잔냐로다 미스요 잔냐 미데 되바 체다 되바 체다다 되바 체다네 다 중요다 세우 쉬지러 와다 봐
So the mind is paramount. The mind is most important. Physically, for the body, what do you need? You need good food, exercise, and sleep. That's about it. Over and above that for the body. The mind is much more troublesome and you need to take much more care of it. Why? Because we people, we think all sorts of things with our minds and make all sorts of problems. And then if you look at the world now, there are so many problems that have sprung up from people not being content and having lots of desires. And when you look at, on even just like a national level, the desire for having more is outward focused. But the problem there is, if you're always looking for desires going out, then harm comes back. So a lot of the problems in the world are because the humans have too many desires.
알아서 점블링 나라 점블링디 톨라다니 미래도로 둔두도 코나도 가가시하나 컨트 톨라제 단계요 말이야. 가시에 라고로 와서 뉴질랜드 바주기 pollution 소서 바주 pollution이 미르와 미게 바주기 잘라 제다만데 잡 아니 바주 배야 수수 배샤 돈달라 바주 사제직로 바주 망고 쉬르냐 바주 다 룩단도 아니 네 서르메시 미게 되바 정보체네 루루 던데 마스나나 코나 그 바주 코나 거네 근데 개 용금해 와라 나라서 뉴질랜드라 대강에데 여러와 제선 더즈 상마 삼루다나 배샤 돈달라 선조인 바데 배샤디 미 되버와 미징이 주구차야 제도사 디치드네 선조로 왔다 간다 세상 하나도 잠블링게 니주 망보지 심 되바 체타가 온게 소샹교다 세보 쇼지레 저도
So much waste in the world. So many problems is coming from human causes. If we look at the animals, they're just quite quiet and get on with it. Even in New Zealand, looking at the way cows are treated, we talk about these problems of cows emitting too much gas or whatever. But that's coming from our economic. What are we feeding them and putting more chemicals and so forth? And also with the sheep, it's really greed in an economical sense that is creating these problems if we just let it be. So a lot of these desires and problems we're facing are really human driven. And if we go deeper, that's coming from the human mind.
세상당 안한저 지로 들려야 지려야 지 검린로 때되는 편도요 말이로 당 안한저 수수 코육 들려야 아니 수수 쌤기 디지투비야데 예영기 안한저 미디제디 개첨부 인자 디젤라 더첨부 인자 도절려야지 참부치에 당 아니 중나 편도 치도야 다 편마도 나나 도절 강에 되지요 말했다 단다 도도 되랬다
In short, there would be no point in complaining to one's environment or pointing finger out, so don't complain. Really work with who's close to you, to the left and right, the people you are really close to. Connect with them. And best case, being helpful and benefiting them, at least not harming them. That's the essence of it.
아니 다 튀려 심조들라 때때지 디고 용거를 만들고 용거 개요 말해 로야 아 튀려 이베 미 유로 클로즈 비보드 때때지 야고 용거를 때때지 만 디고 용거를 만들고 용거를 디 개요 말해 코 도나레스고
And then those people that are really close to you, sometimes things go well, sometimes not. Sometimes they're good folks, sometimes bad. Don't pay big heed to that. That will come. That is there.
it is very learning, good learning, and learning in the life is learning, all the time learning, and that is best teacher for your close, your surround people. You need more awareness, your surround people, how benefit in my life, these people, and put more effort, those people try to benefit them, at least no harm, or sometimes how kindness this how kindness in my life those people. You need to recognize, you need to appreciate it, right? Sometimes we don't appreciate, then we want changing, and you already gone, friend, and you're missing. It's too late that time. Most people, this is human nature, all the time looking a little bit new, exciting. Don't too much put effort, excitement. Be relaxed. And life need more peaceful, not too rush. And life meaningful is need some benefit for other people, need some benefit, environment, benefit some animal. Those this your meaningful life. If your life is busy, you think meaningful life. This is a wrong idea. You know. If you're making money, your life is meaningful. You're wrong idea. You say, maybe I make money, then I make some millionaire house. This is my life purpose. This is the wrong idea. Big millionaire house, what benefit? A house making you happy? No chance. No chance. Happy is come from your mind, not really come outside, not much. Okay, now we stop maybe there. Tonight, wata thong konda kirando rangjo. Ani susu lega non richeba to the chusha je tang ani sanyi ne nga lega duba denda ta chemen ha ko wachi. Ti ke chembore kashe yangja bido chigre de le ke yomar nimaji 다 nga 참 시작이 수수수 양 수분한다 심난에 깨지 시행 거로 다 망타송 다 nga 내가 누가데 다 창동에 나를 알아동에 나 밀어 측두글랑에 나를 수수 kumshin ngeen badin de yorwa ande ya shebache ne shebache da dikson da chamshane ya sares de sanyi ne nga mi ya wo chi chi tu chi yin san de samdang tum na nima ne nima konda ni khugala badal samdang de stana ya go yor.
As one ends the day at night, it's good to reflect if one has made any mistakes with others and then to resolve to do better. Recognition is very important. You wouldn't want to make effort once and then just leave it and repeatedly make those mistakes. We could have made mistakes with bad habits. We have upset others when we were intoxicated, whatever. The point is not just to leave it, to change those. So reflection is important.
다드네 아니 수수 내가 야가도 친구들 되잖아. 곰자 밀레 펜토 구육라 펜토 수수응을 내려와 구육 지하 여러 거라서 휴지에 여러 아니 데 튼도도들에 지 펜로스도 아니 지 총과 연연도 깨져라 셰와 총과도들 깨져 셰고 그래와 프렌리 제제 문에다 미제나랑도 나도 정말로 초보고 여러 아무 수수 밀레파 자와테 참바테 개무게 나와 지우스다 아니 수수 미에 주인 나와 지우스 코리용 그래와 딘데 용거를 제자 아니 미 참제게 되버는 아주 kontu고 말해야 돼 수수 간라 간좀제 수수 지도고라 안데라 지게와다 야가 제어들 까와고는 산이네게 된데 망아치기 있으면 켈렌체 어두스 제비나 안데 니마치기다 쇼베네 konda사고게 아니 곰자단 그런 뭐라고 레스타.
Then if things have gone well in one's work, in the environment, if you have helped others, helped animals, think that is good. In that sense, we need to connect with others. We might pop in to have a chat with a friend. In this life's context, then you are giving affection out. you are being inclined to others. Of course, if one does that affection will come back. It would be unrealistic to think we could fulfill the needs of all beings. Certainly not. We do our best, and then at the end of the day, we rejoice in that. And there's benefits day by day.
And then, especially the young people, you know, the parents talking, you get advice. You say, "I don't want to listen to you." Don't say like that. Why? You can say why. You ask, why I do that. You give lots of reason why I do that. Then parents give you explain. And explain is right, then you can follow. Explain is not right. Oh, this is not right. You keep complain like that. You some I remember I give lots of reason my mother. I said, why I do every day in the kitchen job? Kitchen job never finish. I having my mother, you know. I having my mother. I like my mother. My mother every day cooking, cleaning kitchen. Today making very clean, tomorrow mess. Oh, what? I don't like this, you know. I told my mother, why do we every day like that? And my mother give very good example, you know. And this job is similar ocean web, right?
Ocean waves,
Yeah,
like the waves in the ocean.
yeah, like this is exactly the same, you know. one finish, no ending. If you want this job ending, need go to other side of the ocean. Live samsara. This is very good to give example, my mother. She's good give me example. Okay, now we stop here. Okay. Gewa di nyudu da lama sanje doji ji do ji jama lewa di sala go waro sho. Nge danda di myunam de de dire da chana nganzo danda gom jab ji gewa sa yorwa. Gewa sa wa di gini ngo myunam che. Yorwa ji zambuling shidi ju ya dang simje tamje ju la simgi di ji yo ya dang. Neme tukzu da magduk shiwe jangudo tingsa mi magduk jam du den sonje da ma de peju chigodo. 도저 참고 봐 유언이 시야당 안에 단다디 COVID-19디 점블링라 강에 쇼세가 대파 유언이 대전배 내 망고 쇼저로 도저 참고 뉴드 시제는 딱 먼저 미창마지 유래 셈바상보 지ran제 신방글로데 마총으로 이제 자 로톰나 안에 점블링 시도 용거로 왔다 란제 신밤 디 마총 담마도나나 점블링 시디다 가보러 봐 그래서 어딘데기 ane chi mi marung ba chi nye de semba de pa shi je ne zamling de shi de chi yong ya ge yu lo do ju ji sam chen su den de ji melam jap sho asra ne nge dine ma dum ba shi tung gre thonda do do wa te re sang.
Essentially, the prayer I said is that all of the good energy we created by meditating together, all of those virtues are dedicated to world peace. World peace in the sense that the beings in the world are happy. And these days, there's so much fighting. And may those disagreements be subdued, pacified. And also with COVID, we have these problems of these diseases. People afflicted by that disease are suffering a lot. May that be quickly pacified. But particularly, may people have kindness in the heart in terms of world peace. Because there are some people that are, particularly for the people that are rough intentioned, you know, some people have very negative motivations. May they find happiness in their hearts. This is because if we talk about world peace, there's no way that can come about without ourselves being peaceful. So I will dedicate to that image. Please do the same.
Sonamdi tanje sewa ye kuma shi jin jin do de ne kadana dan chiwe lo do ne siwe zo le do do sho kewa di nyu de da lama sanje do ji ne do wa chi jama le de za la go sho chan de go dan chi chi sha wa na je ze ran go shi so ye kewa je ze da yi chi so tan je zo we chen je chen bong chen je zen je ren bo shi ma je ba na ji Okay, thank you.